Texas. Now, of course, I'm your host, Michaela Goose, but we are joined with someone quickly becoming a local legend, Danica Howard, Wheel of Fortune contestant. Danica, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Happy to be speaking with you. Now, you are going to be appearing on a Wheel of Fortune episode set to air on Monday. But let's go ahead and just start off. You grew up right here in East Texas. You live out in the Dallas area now, but will you walk me through a little bit about life growing up in East Texas for you?
Oh, absolutely. Growing up in East Texas, if you're from East Texas, you know about East Texas is nice and country. So growing up around all the animals, it's going to horse races, um, family, just being around family is just really, really close. So having that time with family outside playing, eating watermelon, the fun stuff that you do outside, like that. That's the East Texas life. Like they don't do that anymore. Kids don't know anything about being outside making mud pies, picking flowers, and pretending like it's the food. So just outside playing, riding bikes, having fun, things of that nature.
So you really enjoyed growing up in East Texas, and you think you got a pretty authentic East Texas experience to grow up with.
Absolutely.
And I just want to jump right on in next. How did you get on Wheel of Fortune? We watch every single night. We see these amazing people competing, getting to meet Vanna White, getting to see the beautiful dresses that she wears, getting to hang out with Ryan Seacrest these days. How were you able to do it?
Okay, Vanna White is absolutely gorgeous with and without makeup. I got to see Vanna. So Vanna is absolutely gorgeous, a very, very sweet lady. So what I did, so growing up, that's part of my growing up with family. So growing up with my grandmother, we would always watch the show together. Whether most days, whether it's me at her house watching it with her or us being on the phone watching it together, it's something that I grew up doing from childhood all the way up into my teenage life. And so there just came like a little tradition between my grandmother and I that we did together. And so as a child, I really, really always desired and said that I want to be on Wheel of Fortune one day. I didn't think that it would actually be something that I could actually do as a child. When you're looking at TV, a lot of times it's like, oh, I can't do nothing like that. But it is something that you can do. So I grew up watching the show with my grandmother. Sometime last year, it was last year. I always said I want to be on the show. So it was last year when Pat Sajak was getting ready to retire that I took it really serious. I was like, oh, I got to get on this show before Pat, retires. So I went on ahead and submitted my audition for the show. I made it to round two of the audition. I was really excited when I made it from round one to round two. So I was really excited about round two. And then after doing the round two audition, it was like one of those things. Okay, I'm gonna send this over to the producers. If they want you, they'll reach back out. If you don't hear anything else, just try again next year. So I didn't hear anything from the producers, of course. So I resubmitted my audition 2024. I resubmitted my audition in August of 2024. Um, got got to round two again, and then I got to round three, and then before you know it, they were sending me all the other information that was needed in order to be a part of the show. So I made sure that I was really, really persistent about getting on the show. That's one thing that my dad taught me is just to be persistent in the things I do. He's always been persistent in the things he do. He loves music, and so he's always been persistent about his music. He made number two on Apple Music this week in the up and coming R&B artist. So that was really, really cool. But yes, just being persistent, like my dad.
So your entire family is really making waves across the United States, I'm assuming. I love it. Growing up, I also watched Wheel of Fortune nightly with my grandparents, and it was a very big part of my life. I have a very deep love of Vanna White. I have looked at her dresses and tried to find them every single time I see her. I love it, Danica. Well, tell me about it. Did you study a little bit before you went into the next round of auditions since you weren't able to make it that first time? Did you say, I'm really going to go back and watch some old episodes. I'm going to flip through the dictionary, flip through some words and phrases that I can find. What was that like going to it the second time?
So I did study a little bit, but I didn't go into the dictionary or anything like that. But it was so many people who actually did all of that, and I was like, wow, like. But I did study. So what I did do, of course, I still watch the show most days. So I'm a hairstylist, and so while I'm doing my client's hair, we sit up and we watch the game together. We try to see who can solve the puzzles. They look forward to hearing me solve the puzzle, and I get mad at them if they solve it before me. Not really get mad, but But what I did do, the fact that I watched the show all the time, I also downloaded the app, and so it was just numerous hours of playing the game on the app. I played, 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 played. I can't. I woke up playing the game. In between my breaks on my clients, I was playing the game. I went to sleep playing the game. So it was a lot of studying through the games, the app. It was a lot of studying through the app.
And that is an intense training ritual. I gotta give it up to you. That is intense. Well, are there any fun set tips or fun set facts that you could give us without spoiling, how you did on the show?
Um, No, so for me, just being on set and seeing the production behind the scenes and how the show is put together, I believe that was like the most fun for me, because one of my first dreams is to be an actress, and so that used to be one of the biggest dreams that I had. But to be an actress, and so actually being on set and seeing how the production is put together, how everything works together. It just really reblossomed this love for acting that I had. So that's what really made it fun to me. And of course, being right there by Ryan Seacrest, getting to shake Ryan's hand, and to actually see Vanna walk back and forth in real life, on clicking the words. So that was really, really cool.
An absolute once in a lifetime experience. Well, Danica, that's all that I had for you. Is there anything else you want to let our viewers know before we let you get back?
It is. I just want to let everyone know that if you have a dream, believe in your dream. Never stop believing in your dream, and do all that you can to get to the dream to make it come true, because dreams do come true.
I love it. Well, once again, Danica Howard, you can catch her on Wheel of Fortune right here on KLTV Channel 7 this Monday. Thank you so much, Danica. We look forward to seeing how you did.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.